Okay, my little chickpeas. Today we are going to go over yesterday's warm-up questions. So remember, every week we have 3 warm-up questions. At the beginning of the week we practice it, and then on Friday we take our quiz. So our first problem from Monday was Joshua and 4 friends went to a spring concert at the park. They each bought a ticket. The total bill was $75.95. How much did each ticket cost? Okay, so this is a fairly straightforward question, but the one area where a lot of people will get caught is at the beginning of the problem, okay? So they'll see Joshua and 4 friends went to a spring concert, and then they realize that they have to divide something because they're trying to find out how much each ticket cost. And that is how you solve the problem. But the mistake is a lot of times we'll see the number 4 and we think we divide by 4. But we have to remember that Josh went with his friends. Joshua went with his 4 friends. So really, how many people went to the concert? 5. So we're dividing by 5. 5 goes into 7. Notice that I have my decimal in my problem, and I'm going to put it right above. Okay, 5 goes into 7 one time. That gives me 5, leaves me 2. I'm going to bring down my 5. 5 goes into 25. How many times? 5. Good job, guys. All right, so that gives me 25 and leaves me with 0. Now I'm going to bring down my 9. 5 goes into 9 how many times? 1. Good job. And that gives me 5. Leaves me with 4. I bring down my 5. 5 goes into 45 how many times? 9. Okay, so the answer to my problem is $15.19 per ticket. But remember, when you're entering it in to the quiz in Canvas, you were supposed to enter it without the dollar sign, so you would just enter this. Okay? Second problem, Elijah had $12.58. He purchased an apple for $1.13 and 1 bottle of juice for $1.40. How much money did Elijah have after his purchase? So there are actually 2 ways that you can solve this. The first way is you could take our starting amount and subtract $1.13. And when we subtract $1.13, remember, keep our numbers nice and neat, we get $11.45. Then I have to remember to take away the $1.40 for the bottle of water. So now I have $11.45. And I am taking away $1.40. Which is going to leave me with, oh, I just added. I am so sorry. Sometimes even teachers make mistakes. So, sorry. We're subtracting. Okay. So our final answer would be $10.05. That's the first way to solve it. The second way to solve it could have been to add $1.40 and $1.13, and then I would get $2.53. And now I take the total of those 2 items and I subtract them from my starting amount of money. Notice how my decimals line up because I'm doing adding and subtracting. Then I subtract. And see, either way that I solved it, I still came out with the same answer. Okay? Last problem. 5th grade has 152 students. Each student has 12 pencils. How many books? I don't know why it says books. It should say pencils. Do the students have together? Okay, so I've got 152 students, and each student has 12 pencils. So that means I am going to, each tells me to multiply. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. Remember, I'm going to do a placeholder. So I put a 0. Now I go 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. And 1 times 1 is 1. Now I have to remember to add both lines together. So I have 4, 2, 8, 1. So my answer is 1824 pencils, not books. But remember, you're just entering the number when you do it in the quiz, okay? All right, hopefully that helped you understand how to solve the warm-up quiz. If you need a little extra help or review, go ahead and rewind and rewatch it a few times and use this as you solve today's warm-up, and then also for Thursdays, and then hopefully you'll be ready for Friday's quiz.